Hi guys, this video has been a long time coming and I have a feeling it's gonna end up being two videos. And the video is about the main reasons why people find it difficult to talk about cancer. Now, I'm saying it's gonna be two videos because in my conversations with different people, I've realized that there are the common reasons, which is like worldwide, and then I picked up some reasons that are typically related to African cultures and traditions. So I would say in particular Zimbabweans or Southern Africans. But I'm going to talk about first the general reasons why most people struggle or avoid talking about cancer. One of them is the fear and anxiety that comes with having the diagnosis or going through the treatment, or having a relative, a friend, or a close one to you going through the diagnosis. Even maybe being a professional that takes care of people that are going through the diagnosis or through the recovery journey. So fear and anxiety is one of the main reasons. And the fear is basically about the mortality that is associated with cancer. A lot of people, as soon as they hear cancer, they hear death. As soon as somebody is diagnosed with cancer, they see that person dying. And they psychologically see no way out of it. And the other fear is the fear of the unknown. Like, I'll give myself as an example. As much as I know that cancer can be treated, and as much as I know that the earlier it's diagnosed, the higher the chances of it being treated, I also know that you can't really say that to somebody 100% because you really don't know. Whether the treatment works or not depends on a whole lot of things, and it's very difficult to bring them to mind altogether when you're having a conversation about it. And the fact that you don't know makes you afraid to even go there. The second reason is the emotional burden that comes with that illness. And the emotional burden is on both the people around you, society, and you, the person with the diagnosis. It's an emotional roller coaster for me. I'm using myself as an example because I'm going through it, which is the reason why I'm talking about it. Even though most people would rather not talk about it, I'm talking about it because I think it's good for people to know and to understand what it's all about, and also to just acknowledge that whatever feelings you may have about it, whatever reactions or responses, you are not the only one who does have the same reactions or responses or feelings about it. Sometimes that can give a level of comfort, I guess, or reassurance, I guess, because some of the reactions and the responses that you have may feel really like they are wrong, or they may feel like it's a weakness. But I'm finding that my own reactions are very common with many people I've spoken to who are going through the journey, who've gone through the journey, or who've witnessed it or looked after somebody going through the journey. And I found a bit of comfort in that, because then it meant to me that I wasn't going doolally, I wasn't weak, and I wasn't crazy. The other reason is the social discomfort. I've noticed personally that as soon as you say you have cancer, socially, people start seeing you differently, start behaving differently around you. Most people start acting like they're walking on eggshells around you. And as much as it's coming from the right place, it can be very awkward and very uncomfortable. People don't actually know what to say because they don't want to say things that might belittle the situation, or that might exaggerate the situation, or that might offend the person who is going through it, or they fear that what I say might show my ignorance about the condition. So instead of showing themselves up, they would rather not talk about it, they would rather avoid it, they would rather pretend it's not happening, they would rather even pretend it doesn't exist. There is also a lot of stigma associated with the condition. And this, I've noticed, it comes from just socially normalized beliefs, and then on my part also some myths and cultural traditional beliefs surrounding the disease. And I think the more we talk about it, the more people come out in the open about what they're experiencing and how they are reacting or responding to it, the more people will become also aware and also comfortable to talk. And also they can become more confident that what they're saying will be well received as it is well intended. And one of the reasons is why some people avoid talking about it is because they believe they are protecting the person who is going through it, the person who is suffering from cancer, the person who is recovering from cancer. By not talking about it to friends, family, or community, they believe they are preventing the person going through it being seen differently, being treated differently, and they are protecting the person from the discomfort of people tiptoeing or walking on eggshells around it, as I said earlier. So in a way it's well intentioned, but then again, when you look at the outcomes of it, is it really is the outcome as well intended as it is meant to be? But I think the biggest reason is lack of understanding. Lack of understanding what cancer is, how it happens, what causes it, and lack of understanding of how to treat it and how to make it as easy as possible to go through the journey of recovery. Not understanding how to behave, or not understanding some of the behaviors that then comes with the reaction or the responses of the person who is going through cancer. Because guys, fear can change your personality like that, and you can start to feel certain things that you never felt before. You can start to overthink certain things, and which causes you to view people, view situations, circumstances, times, and everything differently. You can end up becoming very sensitive, and people do not understand that. And sometimes the relatives, the friends, the loved ones will become also very sensitive and overreact to certain things. And that is it's reason enough for people to avoid going intimate. Watch video